This next lesson is on identifying essential or non-essential adjective clauses, and the reason this is important is so that you understand when to use your commas. Commas are only used with non-essential or unnecessary clauses. So let's first take a look at essential adjective clauses, also known as restrictive. These clauses provide important information that's necessary to identify the preceding noun or pronoun. It's information that helps us to understand the preceding noun. For example, tourists can visit the laboratory that employed Higginbotham. If we take out the clause that employed Higginbotham, we're left with tourists can visit the laboratory. It doesn't really specify who these tourists are and why they're important. So this is considered an essential clause because this information helps us to better understand. Next we have what's considered a non-essential clause. This is just added information about a noun or pronoun, but the noun or pronoun is already clear. We understand who they are talking about or what they are talking about. So this is considered non-essential, and we set it off by using commas. For example, Brookhaven National Laboratory, which employed Higginbotham, is in Upton, New York. If we take out the clause, we're left with Brookhaven National Laboratory is in Upton, New York. Brookhaven National Laboratory is very specific. We understand what we're talking about here, and we don't need to know who was employed there in order to understand that it's located in Upton, New York. So this clause is considered non-essential, and you can see it's set off by commas. All right, let's do a little practice. We have two sentences here. Let's determine whether or not these are essential or non-essential clauses. Our first one, children who get everything they want often appreciate nothing. If you take out that clause, you're left with children often appreciate nothing, which changes the meaning of the sentence. I don't think the person intended to say that all children appreciate nothing, just specifically those that are spoiled. So this clause is essential to understanding the independent part of the sentence. Let's look at the second one. Have you listened to comedians who use satire to make fun of social customs? Have you listened to comedians? On its own is pretty generic. It's talking about any comedian. So again, we need the clause who use satire to help us understand specifically which comedians the author is referring to. So both of these are considered essential clauses. For more practice, you can go to this link at quia.com/quiz/30693.html to practice more with essential and non-essential